Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back again to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is Apex Selenio, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor straight out of the small island of Jamaica. Now in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through yet again an analysis of this wonderful, well executed 10 ball break and run. This was of course on a very active night in the area that I play pool. Lots of guys were out. And of course, as usual, once anything productive happens, as I'm practicing, I'm always going to come here and I'm going to share with you so that you guys can get tips, advice to improve your game. Of course, if this is the first time here on the channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below, turn on your post notification bell, leave some positive questions and comments down below, and do not forget to share this out to your pool communities. All right, and stay tuned guys, I have many wonderful videos coming out for you so that you can get to the next level. Let's start off here by jumping into the break. Starting off with the break shot here, which is perhaps the most important aspect. It's very important that when you break, of course, getting a ball down is key, but most importantly, having control over that cue ball is going to be ideal. And you can see there a beautiful hit there on the head ball there, squatting the cue ball in the middle of the table, getting no kicks and getting the 4 ball down fortunately there. And that 7 ball was actually tracking towards the corner, which is the natural route of that object ball. Now I have the rack laid out pretty good here, not much problems, but still have to be very careful, still have to go through the planning process. Now already you can see that I'm thinking 3 balls ahead. You can see that as I take a few seconds just to walk around the table, I'm looking at the possible options. I'm looking at where is the best spot to pot the 3 ball after potting the 1 and to get back onto the 4 that is on this top short rail here. I'm just going to be playing with stun draw here, coming 1 rail, perhaps 2 rails, and bumping off the side rail, getting perfect shape here on the 3. Now the 4 ball, well, I believe on the break it was the 2 ball that was potted. Definitely the 4 ball is what is at the short rail here on the first diamond. Now this is ideal because now I have a lot of space. You can see that I walked around there and I kind of looked exactly at where is the safe area for me to draw. Remember that the 5 ball is all the way down to the other end rail, so I need an angle. Just gonna soft stun draw this ball here. Don't want to come too close to my work, just want to draw and just come up just a little bit, and that is perfect. It's a little bit above where I had estimated, but as long as I have an angle, then I can generate what I need. You can see that I'm constantly walking around the table and I'm looking at exactly where it is that I need to track the cue ball, the trajectory of the cue ball, so I can determine what spin I should use here. Now I'm keeping everything simple, just using the rails to guide me, touching the short side rail there and coming down a little bit heavy. Right, it would have been ideal if I still left myself an angle, but the 6 ball is in the same area as the 5, so I don't need to do a lot of work here, but I still have to ensure that I stay in the correct line. Now you can see that I'm already thinking 3 balls ahead as usual. You can see that I'm already predicting the path that I want to take to get onto the 7. Now thinking about the 7, you can see there I'm thinking about the 7, but I'm thinking at what angle do I need to get onto the 8. I'm technically thinking 4 balls ahead, because you don't want, when you reach to a particular ball, you have to be thinking about what's the best position. You want to have an idea of what position you need from early. Now I did make a little error there, and I was very fortunate in terms of the result. I kind of contacted the 6 ball after potting the 5, and that could have destroyed the opportunity for me here to run out. But fortunately I left myself with a perfect angle, or in fact the angle that I needed to get onto the 7. Now you can see where I walked around there and I kind of looked at the 8. The 8 doesn't have many options. The 8 can only go into the side, so I have to land perfectly here. I'm gonna pop the 6 and come off a couple of cushions, that is 1, 2, 3 rails, and come under the 7. Based on the angle that I had to contact couple of cushions there, right? Because I didn't want to leave myself too much of an awkward angle to play tight position onto the 8. Now this is a little tricky shot here because the 8 ball only goes into the side, and you can see I'm a little bit concerned because normally whenever I find myself having to take a long time to play the position, I might have to do something that I'm not very comfortable with. Now I have to be using a bit of check sides here and just potting that 7 because it had a very steep angle. It was leading the cue ball away. Now I could have played position for the 8-10 combination, but it was a lot easier if I can avoid certain types of combinations. It's easier for me to play position for the 8. Just using a bit of check sides there and getting dead perfect onto the 8 that I need into the side. Now here, must be careful now. This is where sometimes you can just get a little bit over anxious, a little bit antsy. Notice I went down and I got back up, then I went down, then settling myself, focusing, taking as much warm-up stroke as I can. Not overstroking though, but taking as much warm-up stroke as I can, and to make sure that I have perfect position here on the 9. Now, little tricky position here, and you must learn how to do this, guys, because I've seen where many times players play position for a shot and they miscalculate where the cue ball is going to go, and they leave themselves with an awkward cut, and which forces them to back cut the shot, overcut, undercut. I want to get perfect position here. So you can see that I'm kind of elevated a little bit onto the 9 because I'm going to go 1, 2 rails and 3 rails and back in line for the 10 into the side. That was the best option that was available because that 9 ball had an angle that would have left me steep cut onto the 10 into the corner pocket. That was a great decision there on that shot. All right, I want to thank you guys for tuning into this particular tutorial video. It was a short one. It was a beautiful break and run. Very exceptional execution in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you would have run the rack a different way. Let me know maybe if my positional choices were differs from yours. All right, I'd love to learn from you guys. Of course, any knowledge that I can get to add to whatever I'm already studying is going to be crucial to my development here. All right, now in the upcoming videos, guys, as I said, I have some great videos coming out, some new systems on the table that you guys are not aware of. I'm almost certain that these systems are not out there. Definitely, I want you guys to stay tuned onto the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave your thoughts down below, and stay tuned. You're gonna get some powerful stuff. I'm gonna help you to supercharge your game as I am supercharging my game as well. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the new subscribers who are coming in onto the channel. I am just trying to elevate my game to the next level as I aim to move from being just an aspiring pool player to being a professional pool player. It's a challenging task, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get to that level. So until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.